Hi everyone, I am making a video on how to change your low beam headlight. That's the headlight. I'm going to change the bulb right there on my 2013 Acura ILX 1.5 liter hybrid. So it's a little different than all the other videos that are out there. There are not very many. I think there's one for a 2.0, but it doesn't have the hybrid engine and the air box is in a different place. So you don't have to take the wheel off. What you will have to do is take off this cover here. It does help to have one of these little plastic rivet tools. Most of them will look like this. They'll be in place like that. There's probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 or 10 of them. Some of them are a little different, but just you lift up on them, pry them out, get them out, put them aside. You will have some that look like this with the little center in the middle, which you can do on these. They have a little center like that. When they're in, they're flat, they're flush. What you can do to loosen them is just push the center in just a little bit, like that. Once you pop that little center in, that loosens it up, and then you can pry them out and they'll come right out. Otherwise, they're gonna break or snap, and they'll be loose. So put those aside, take this cover off. That should take you less than 5 minutes, I would think. And then you're gonna have your battery. You're going to have your fuse box. You're going to have this, I don't know what this is, but it has 3 9mm, I believe. 9mm screw bolts. There's one here. There's one going to be right here at the base of your battery. You'll have to loosen that. There's going to be one on this. Down here, there'll be one right down there. See if you can see that right there on that bracket there. You'll take that one off, and that will allow you to move this freely enough so you can get to the headlight bulb. If you're just doing the high beam or the daylight running lights are right there. They're very simple. You won't have to do all that probably. But to get to the normal low beam, you'll have to get into this area right in here. And it has this cover on it. I'll put the cover back on so you can see where it was. So normally, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the cover, the white cover right there. You just have to take it off, turn it counterclockwise, take it off. Once you have it off, you will see this light bulb plugged in there, just like as this one is. There's going to be a little clip in there. The clip is right here. If you can see it. Trying to show you the clip. The clip is right in there, and it has a little prong that goes right there. What you have to do is get your finger and just push that clip off first. I would loosen the clip first, and then you can twist the light bulb itself to the left, and then you can pull it out. One thing else that I did to make this easier to have more room, this fuse box right here, it lays on this bracket here, and it snaps in. And if you lift these clips with your thumb and just push them out, it'll release it off this bracket. There's one bracket there, and there's 2 brackets here. 1, 2. Again, just with your thumb, loosen them up one at a time, and that'll give you a little bit of leeway to move this so you can actually get in this space. One other thing, there's this ground. You may not have to do it. Mine was pretty tight. Again, I had the same exact screw holding that down. Another 9mm, I loosened it up, moved it out of the way. It let this cable that goes to the fuse box, and it gave me just that little bit extra space that I needed to get in there. So, on to the next thing. I've got my new light bulb right here.